OK?
Ouais.
Et d'habitude, avec les proches aidants, le jour qu'on se lève et « Oh my God », c'est trop tard parce qu'on est déjà rendu à une place
OK.
où on est sur le verge d'avoir une crise, un breakdown.
Oui. Alors, pour éviter que d'autres familles se rendent à ce point,
Oui.
quelles sont les ressources? Qu'est-ce qu'ils peuvent faire
OK.
pour s'aider?
Alors, aussitôt que les gens reçoivent un diagnostic de la démence ou Alzheimer, c'est très important de se faire éduquer tout de suite auprès de la maladie. Alors, même si le médecin ne donne pas l'information,
Oui.
il y a le Alzheimer Society, la Société Alzheimer de Montréal, de Canada, sur leur site web, ils ont beaucoup d'informations. Aussi, il y a dans chaque province ou même à Montréal, il y a la Société Alzheimer qui est située dans différentes municipalités.
OK.
Il y a aussi le groupe Alzheimer, AGI,
OK.
c'est une autre ressource communautaire qui peut obtenir du soutien. Mais il faut s'éduquer.
Oui.
Très important. Il y a beaucoup d'informations sur le web. Tu peux aller dans... L'autre chose, c'est qu'il faut commencer à préparer, savoir comment la maladie va progresser, alors se préparer. Et pour la famille, de vraiment dire qui va nous aider à nous supporter.
Qui est à l'extérieur de la famille.
Ou à l'intérieur et à l'extérieur. Mais
OK.
pour la proche aidante naturelle, il ne faut pas croire qu'on va être capable de le faire toute seule.
Parce que c'est 24 heures sur 24, quelqu'un qui...
Plus que la maladie progresse,
Ouais.
au début, non, mais plus que la maladie progresse, ça devient 24 sur 7.
OK.
Oui.
Alors, c'est vraiment à temps plein qu'il
Oui.
faut s'occuper de la personne.
Oui.
Et parle-nous de ta fondation, parce que ta fondation aide ces familles.
OK. Alors, moi, je suis une consultante. OK.
OK.
Alors, je travaille comme consultante pour aider les familles. Alors, je rencontre les familles et, premièrement, je demande qu'est-ce que vous savez à propos de la maladie. Alors, je fais beaucoup d'éducation. Je fais beaucoup de formation auprès des proches aidants professionnels, non seulement des familles, mais des proches aidants professionnels. Et aussi, je suis comme une ressource. Je connais pas mal tous les organismes communautaires qui peuvent leur aider. Je connais aussi beaucoup les ressources privées, différents professionnels qui
Alors,
peuvent aider.
Tu les guides.
Oui, je les guide. Je leur vraiment comme un navigateur pour dire aux familles, OK, il faut... Ça, c'est où vous pouvez aller pour avoir de l'aide, non seulement pour la personne qui est atteinte de la maladie, mais pour eux autres eux-mêmes.
Pour la famille.
Je fais beaucoup de coaching auprès des familles.
OK. Oui, je comprends.
Oui.
C'est, oui, parce que c'est la personne, c'est la famille, c'est aussi la planification à long terme pour gérer la situation.
Oui, il y a beaucoup de questions à penser parce qu'il faut penser comment, quand la maladie va progresser, est-ce que la personne va continuer à vivre à la maison?
Oui.
Si oui, quel va être le support, la structure à la maison? Sinon, il faut faire des recherches auprès des résidences. Les résidences gouvernementaux, il y a une liste d'attente de 3 ans. Il y a beaucoup de résidences privées, mais quelle sorte de résidence privée va être la bonne résidence pour eux? Il y a beaucoup de plans financiers à faire. C'est aussi une maladie qui coûte beaucoup d'argent pour s'occuper de la personne. Le support.
Mais je pense que une des choses qui ressort le plus pour moi dans ce que tu viens de dire, c'est vraiment de ne pas être trop fier pour demander de l'aide.
Non.
Et des fois, la force, c'est de bien savoir s'entourer avec des bonnes personnes qui vont nous aider. Puis essayer de tout faire tout seul, ça peut empirer les choses.
Oui. Et malheureusement, comparé comme à d'autres maladies mentales, il y a encore un stigma qui est attribué à cette maladie-là. Alors, je rencontre beaucoup de temps, c'est les gens qui m'appellent le plus souvent, c'est le sandwich generation. Alors, c'est les gens de notre âge, de mon âge, entre 40 et 50, que c'était nos parents. Mais beaucoup de temps, l'époux de la personne qui est atteinte ne veut pas parler. Il veut pas que personne sache.
Pourquoi?
C'est le stigma. Ils sont peut-être gênés, embarrassés, parce que aussi, ça change la vie sociale des gens, malheureusement. Alors, il y a beaucoup de gens qui ne veulent pas parler.
Mais il faut.
Oui, il faut. Parce que ça c'est qu'est-ce qui empêche des gens à vraiment recevoir du soutien.
Bien, pour moi, tu es un superwoman. Alors, je trouve de passer à travers tout ça et de quand même trouver le cœur et l'énergie de donner autant à la communauté. Merci.
Oh, merci pour me donner une chance de parler aujourd'hui.
C'est mon plaisir et beau travail avec tout ce que tu fais. Je ne sais pas comment tu trouves le temps, mais c'est incroyable. Alors, happy to have you today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Merci beaucoup. Et merci à vous de nous joindre pour un autre épisode de Diva du Divan.
Wish to see you, wish to see you, many all the colors. Wish to see you, wish to see you, many all the colors.
Welcome to The Vocalist Magazine Presents. I'm your host, Anna. The best word describing today's band is diversity. Diversity in their sound, in their members, and in their vision. Clay and Friends are a band from Montreal who expertly fuse beatbox and rap with hip-hop, soul, and blues. You can tell that this is a band that cares as much about the journey as the destination. Here's getting to know Clay and Friends.
I have a street education in music, and I'm very, very fortunate to have attracted somehow, some way, having all these amazing, I can't stress it enough, the musicians I'm surrounded by are, to me, some of the best I've heard. I've been to, Brooklyn quite a bit. I've heard a lot of live music, and I fiend music on the internet, and these guys, in my standard, my ears, are amazing. And being surrounded by them, automatically pushes you to research and try and apply all these new concepts, whether they're melodic concepts or whether they're just theoretical concepts, It's all very natural. It's very based on feeling, the way we make our music.
Me, you downstairs in the bar and hood. Your rolled up sleeves and your skull t-shirt. You say, what did you do with him today? And sniffed me out like I was Tanqueray.
My nickname is Clay. I'm C-L-A-Y, you see, because I'm modeled by all these people around me as if they were hands shaping me with their sounds, their ideas. And I think that shows the ideology of freestyle very well, because I'm Clay in the form where it's not solidified yet. So I'm constantly curious and trying to find new ways and new shapes that I can adapt to.
I know Clay from secondary school, but we were not close friends. And one day he just told me, hey, do you want to come? I have a new project called Clay and Friends. I need a bassist. I like you. I like how you play. So I came by, I wrote a song, and we did a video with it. It's called Save the Groove.
Lazy afternoon, unpaid bills, whether doors are unlocked, cause there's nothing to steal. Lips Clay, daydreaming, looking at his reflection, start blinking and settle. Let me ask you a question. When you wake up in the morning, do you ask yourself, are you really who you are, or maybe someone else? Don't worry, voice said that he's just kidding. Put your costume on, read the note in the script.
Me and Clay, actually, we met backstage at a show, and I was with Clément, the lead guitarist. We were doing a whole other type of set. We were doing a whole other show, and we started freestyling. I was beatboxing, he was freestyling, and I never met a freestyler as talented as Clay. When I got into high school, in elementary school, I was making noises with my mouth with all my friends who were like vocalists. They were freestyling or singing, and I was just whatever I was doing.
And it's so cool. Can you do a little freestyle right now?
Yeah, freestyle, cool.
Sorry, man.
there's like two sides to Clan Friends, like on a coin. You've got the group you come and see live, so that's Adele and Samish, Clem, Pascal, Emile on the keys, and me. But you also have the all-day jam concept, which is the other side of the coin. Now, what's great about that concept is it lets us branch out to other kinds of musicians and other kinds of styles that, you know, perhaps don't fit in a live show, but as a musical experience are very enriching for the person participating and for us. So within that context, we are allowed to experiment and try and bring different styles together.
The chemistry is based on the friendship we have. We got involved in a lot of stories, funny stories, sad stories, and it like all of it just made what we are now.
From the son that's afraid of disappointing you, till he noticed that truth was a point of view. Routine came but see me say you come too. My mama and papa didn't raise no fool. To the one that drove me to practice that.
I write a lot of simple melodies, so whether it's on the piano or the guitar, I'll write a hook, I'll have an idea for a song, a story, something that happened, whatnot, and I'll bring it to, you know, the master orchestrator, Clément, or maybe a Pascal, and, you know, they'll help me arrange it, put some sections, and I'll sing out the parts of them, like, oh, I want the trumpet to do doodle-doop, doodle-doop, doodle. I'm like, okay, let me write it down. They'll write it in a language that the trumpet player can understand, except instead of having me going doodle-doop, doodle-doop, you know, for 6 hours. And yeah, through that, you know, the song will be born.
Clay and I, when we started making music together, I'm very capricious, I guess, and he's very like a stable personality, and I'm very out there, and we kind of clashed at first, and now we kind of learned to work with each other, and I really feel he brings out the best of me, and I bring out the best of him.
To me, freestyling is some sort of meditation. You kind of turn your mind off, and what comes out comes out. It's what is at the essence, you know. It's a moment of peace. And I think it's in those moments where you can almost touch something that's true, whether you know it or not, to yourself, because that's what's coming out when you're not thinking about anything else.
This is a tune, une chanson qui s'appelle Snow Worries. Elle est pour tous les lundis matins, vous ne trouvez pas votre carte opus et vous avez un examen pour lequel vous n'avez pas étudié. Vous ne trouvez pas le bas noir qui va avec le bas blanc et votre maman vous appelle pour vous poser des questions sur votre vie auxquelles vous n'avez pas de réponse. Every time I seem to get worried, I remember that the world ain't nothing but a snow globe in the hands of a child, or maybe just an old man growing wild. See, the world is a snow globe. Wait, who said that? If it was, it'd be covered in dust and setbacks. Opened out the box drum, a shoplifting checked by some old thumb twirling and sending. Well, welcome to the city where they box your dreams. Bebop and packaging them and shipping them somewhere overseas. Boom, bap, smack, post, and well, I've been spoon fed. I hadn't even noticed that my youth did lazy. Every time I seem to get buried, I remember that the world ain't nothing but a snow globe in the hands of a child, or maybe just a for every time, every time, for every time I say it, as I look around and I pray, yeah. Some people trust destiny, but I don't. She goes out drinking every night alone, on, till her nose be filled with that snow. Oh, yo, and I'm down on luck, I go down on luck, I've been in the over for me has to get fucked. I sell the dough to the people like the B-side, cause when you know you can't decide. remember that. The world ain't nothing but a snow globe.
Remember the time from the top of your steps. You're here to be broken and talking about, so maybe you should stay. Come on. Filling your place with a smoke of my sincere. Telling me Mr. Toots, man. Don't you pick up your phone. Couldn't have known from the start you was gonna get tired. But I got you waiting, debating if I'll even try. Lift my pride.
You released 2 EPs, and you also have a project called the All Day Jam,
Right.
which brings together, I think, 20 musicians from Montreal.
The All Day Jam short movie. Yeah, that was another one of those. You know, sometimes you write things down on a piece of paper and you just put it in your back pocket, and then, you know, you're doing the wash 2-3 weeks later, and you're just like, oh shit, there's something in my back pocket. I hope it's on my Opus card, you know. You pull it out this piece of paper, and I can't believe I wrote this down. It's crazy, you know. 15-minute short movie, 20 musicians, 3 styles of music. Okay, let's do it. You know. So I sat down with Killer B, and we kind of made out a list, all the musicians we wanted to approach, could be interested in the project. So it was kind of all from our heads, and we worked with Soundless Media. We taped one of the songs here in my living room. That was the first one. And we taped the second one down at Smoking Camel's Loft, and the third one down at Silver Stag Studios. All these musicians that got involved put their time in, learned the tunes, gave their input. So we'd kind of show up with like the skeleton of a tune, the bare bones. So, I mean, it made us work with all kinds of people, showed us how it was to take a project from scratch. And, you know, from far away, it seems so far and so hard to accomplish. But, you know, slowly but surely, you put all these elements together and you end up with this big piece.
Life goes on.
Hey, yo, Chris. Yeah. You know, the thing about funky music is all you really need yourself is a bass line, you know what I'm saying? Oh, really? Okay. I mean, if you're feeling extra groovy...
I write about my everyday life. In a sense, I write lyrics for other people as well. So I'm what people tend to call a slow writer. So I like to think about a concept, an idea for a while. I won't write anything down, and it'll all come out one shot. I always tend to use imagery a lot when I write. It's something I enjoy very much. So you can listen to the song one time and hear the lyrics and interpret it one way, and then perhaps, you know, see a second layer to it later on, or not, you know, or not. To me, language is much more of a means than an actual end. You know, whether you're expressing something in French or in English, if the rhythm is good, if it's in the pocket with the song you're making, if the content of what you're saying is true. That's what's important. You know what? If I can go to Japan one day and have 5,000 people bouncing and singing in English, I'll have proved my point, you know. That's what I hope to be one day, because music is bigger than it all. It doesn't matter what you're singing in. Some music has no vocals, and people still bounce to it. Yeah. Music ain't got a language. That's a beautiful thing, really.
Oh yeah, I'm going back where the sunshine meeting with the train tracks. I speak.
When I feel the music, it's like dancing, you know. So like the kick is here, the snare is there.
Yeah, people like the moon when it hits the sea, illuminated on the surface, but
Usually a vocalist has a microphone, but when people see that a vocal microphone is being used for percussion, I guess kind of makes people reconsider the whole live dynamic, right? Usually you're used to having like a drummer in the background, and I really think that when people see me, you know, really feel the music, might be moving, and you could see me, right? You saw me, it's very, and it used to be quite ridiculous. I mean, I used to really put a lot of weight, and I used to see like videos of me like doing beatbox, my first shows ever, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. I used to do weird stuff, you know?
from my pistol first of the month. Metro was packed, I fight for a spot. Pushing and shoving, I can't miss my stop. Checking my watch, I'm gonna be late. Time don't exist when we...
Some of your songs, they have kind of a social or political edge to them. You sometimes sing about immigration or one's roots. Do you consider yourself, or do you want to be perceived as an activist band?
Not one bit. In a sense, though, to me, having the ability to subtly weave these ideas into songs without necessarily making them the centerpiece from a craft point of view, is something I really enjoy doing. So if I have an opinion about something, there's no way I would be shy to voice it by putting it into lyrics, but I think I could find a way to creatively put it into a song and somehow, you know, if somebody picks it up, just be like, oh, I see what he did there. You know?
Ain't waiting to die, no, no.
Cette pièce s'appelle le Haystack Blues pour ceux qui la connaissent. Goes a little something like this, I say. I'm going back where the sunshine meeting with the changes. I speak to the wind like JJ Carr. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Yeah, people like the moon when it hits the sheet, illuminated on the surface, but them thoughts run deep. I hear the buildings scraping the sky. I just wanna live, ain't waiting to die no more.
Hey, you hanging alone. Show me how to live, but I ain't crying. Will you ever come back?
What? The alarm is my phone. No time to think. Listen to someone to move in the sick. I'm baking my pillow on me to sleep. Practice bags, you better than me. Clouds gray in the sky. Out in the rain. Stand in the shower, just washing the shame. Put on my clothes. Living the same. Got over to stop in the past 20 days. Engine go quiet. Ready to jump. Pay for my past. The first of the month. Metro is packed up at my spot. Pushing and shoving. I promise my stop. Checking my what? Gonna be late. Time don't exist when it blow in your face. Like a cigar. Smells like a smoke. Thinking that life is an endless joke. Class, no one knows my name. Teacher goes on by the point to fame. Place with the wind, sitting on the screen. Lost to his school and learning the street. Smile at a girl, she looks away. Scribbling notes at the minimum way. Remember a paper due date last week. What's on the journal that nobody reads? Lines on his page, sitting his way. Taking his flow, choosing his pay. Pulls out a slide, put on my phone. Watch the gun, don't leave me alone. Ringing the bell, setting me free. I'm at the end, you gon' rock me to sleep. He get to live, but life's pretend. Wake up tomorrow and do it again. Mesdames et messieurs, Ludin. J'aimerais vous remercier du fond du cœur pour avoir vibe avec Clay and Friends. Adèle au beatbox, Clem à la guitare, Jude Filion, Phil Brochu, Pascal Boisseau à la basse, Clarence Lee, Monsieur le Président sur le piano. I'm gonna sing this one more time. I'm going back where the sunshine meeting with
strangers. I speak to the wind like JJ God. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Yeah, people like to move and you see illuminated on the surface, but them thoughts run deep. I hear the building scraping the sky. I just wanna live and wait and die no more.
I love it. I love making people bounce. I love it when, you know, they have all these problems piled up from the day, from Monday to Sunday. And just for a short moment, you make them forget all the problems. You know, they're just there with you, and you know, nothing matters at that point in time for them. If I can get them to that space where, you know, nothing else matters, that's good.
And what do you want people to take away from your music?
That you can do whatever you want to do, really. I mean, look at us. You know, we've got a bunch of long-haired people. One guy makes noises with his mouth. The other guy freestyles. The other three guys in the back have a musical education. Like, what the hell's going on? And somehow, some way it works, you know, I guess because you really want to, or you've been together for long enough.
We're jumping up alone on the side of the tent. My backup position, and you know it, baby. Got the vibes that I send straight to the leather bin. I sit right back and it is so unsettled. I keep it moving like the plates that I be tectonic.
And Adele, tell me, what's the big dream? 5 or 10 years down the line, where do you want to be?
I want to have a solid album that people could listen to. I want to keep being happy doing what I do, because right now I feel accomplished and proud, and I haven't felt this way in a long time.
Now we're working a lot. We're getting involved in a few projects, a few video clips maybe. We want definitely a new album, because we have an EP now, but not a very nice album, and just getting better and better and bigger and bigger, and yeah.
I mean, I'd really like to cross the sea and go to Europe. We have some people in Slovenia or like Romania listening to our stuff, in Germany, and it's like they don't speak English or French, and they're digging it. So if we could go there officially and play a tour, or whether we go there and just play in the street, that's definitely where I'd want to be. I want to bring this Montreal out of Montreal and show it to some other people. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Chris. Shit. You know, the thing about funky music is all you really need yourself is a bass line, you know what I'm saying? Oh, really? Okay. I mean, if you're feeling extra groovy, you can always get yourself 73 keys and a funky drum set. I see it. I mean, if you really want to go over the top, especially on this particular day, you could get yourself some brass.
This episode, we're talking to a band that's only been together a year, but in that short amount of time, they've already established themselves as a powerhouse of groove in the Montreal community. Their music is a smooth combination of rock, soul, and blues that's sure to get you buzzing with energy. You're watching The Vocalist Magazine presents The Hold.
I started playing music from a young age. I was fortunate to inherit a musical collection from my mom, vinyl collection with James Brown, the Rolling Stones, Wilson Pickett, things like this. So all of these things sort of played a big part in influencing me to want to play music. And as the years went by, I got more and more into it and never looked back.
You guys were kind of a different band before, so tell me how it started.
I was recording with a friend of mine, Ben Pame, and we were writing songs together, and he was studying recording engineering, and he introduced me to Justin Wiley, who's our drummer. And we started playing in clubs, doing covers, and along the way, we rehearsed with different musicians, and eventually we found the members of this band over the years.
I know, Alex, you're the newest member of the group, so how did you get involved?
I randomly moved in a neighborhood called NDG, and I just found an apartment on Kijiji. And anyways, Eric lives upstairs, and we just ended up talking to each other when we crossed each other, and he invited me to a jam or a show that he had with another band, and I just went, and I joined him on stage that night, and it was great. So they invited me to jam with the Holds.
Well, we kept you on all night too because it's
yeah,
pretty killer, you know. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you dropped it down, right?
I just brought it under the line. So what we're gonna try to do is because it's a big resonant space, try to get close sounds, close micing everything, and that way for your sound guy we can make it sound as good as possible. It's sometimes a long process.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun.
When we first started playing music with our keyboard player, Alex Lobel, we started writing songs together. The creative energy just started sort of sizzling for some reason.
I've been playing with Ryan for a long time now, and having keys in there, just it was like hearing the music like I'd never heard it before. So it's, yeah, we have good chemistry together. I think our thing is we just try to have as much fun as we can, and I think that translates well to being on stage. And
that's when we decided to focus on original music and sort of take it from there.
Push on through. Sometimes we're getting knocked down, babe. This ain't nothing new. Said it just got to call me.
The Holds, is there a story behind the name, or does it mean anything?
Well, we were changing our name. We had another project previously. And, when you're picking a name for a band, it's always a tricky process because it seems like every single thing is taken. We like that name because, it functioned on a lot of levels. In music, a hold is a pause or a bit where the music is held back to generate tension.
Okay.
And, we figured, since, we were playing music with a lot of syncopation, a lot of funk and that sort of thing, that it was a fitting name for the band.
Nothing here is what it seems. Struggling with all these dreams.
I think one of the interesting things too is when we were doing covers, there was a lot of us within those covers. We brought a lot of our own influences. There was a lot of improvisation. When we're playing our original material, I think we're drawing heavily on our influences as well. We want to, have respect for the genre, for the people who have come before us. So the transition from playing covers to our material isn't as drastic as, you would imagine, I think, in some ways.
And in a way, we're kind of in the same realm of things still, like in the soul, rock, bluesy kind of.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of transitioning the same territory.
A big thing for us is we try and get people moving and try and get people dancing, and really connecting with the audience is something we take seriously. Not too seriously, but we try and communicate with them and talk to them, and it's like a give and take relationship.
Wait around for the train to come at the end of the day, yeah. Trying to know what was on my mind. Just wanna be on my way. But ever since you came around with your warm embrace, I realized there ain't nothing, baby, can ever take its place. And I'm tired of waiting. So I'm tired of waiting, baby. So tired of waiting. Waiting around now. Yeah. Alright. Looks like you got the best of me. And it's got to my head, yeah. I can't help but keep thinking about all the things that she says. But heaven knows that I ain't no fool. And I think you should know I ain't gonna spend my days in vain, baby. So if you're ready to go, 'cause I'm tired of waiting. So I'm tired of waiting, baby. So tired of waiting. Waiting around now. Yeah. I keep it safe and sound. Keep it from tumbling down now. No matter what, oh no. Just gotta keep it on, baby. Keep it on, baby. Come on now. Oh yeah. So I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting, baby. I'm so tired of waiting. Yeah. So I'm tired of
Nothing now, nothing then. Okay, so no response.
Hey man, how's it going?
Yo.
Was it the bass? I didn't figure it out. Not really. I don't find any sound.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
How does songwriting work? Do you all kind of pitch in, or is there
We
one?
definitely all put in our parts. A lot of the earlier stuff, I would come in with an idea, and then Either way, it gets developed in the jam room.
He comes in with a couple cool ideas, and we'll take those ideas and work them as a band and bounce some ideas off each other and kind of let the songs evolve a little organically too and see how they feel. And we kind of let the songs develop over a couple of weeks. So we'll try it out. We always try to record while we're rehearsing too, so we can listen back objectively to the music and remove yourself a little bit and kind of think.
I think the interesting thing though is you can sort of generally describe the process, but it's very interesting. Like Ryan always says, some songs, one jam and you have the song. It's a matter of minutes and the song comes together. Other ones, it's more of a process where it evolves over time, and certain songs undergo a lot more changes than others.
I'm trying to write a lot in the style of like 1960s R&B. So it talks a lot about romance and things like that, but in a modern way where it could sort of be applied to today.
Cool.
It's not an easy thing to do. The most memorable performance had to be our launch for this latest EP, our first debut EP that we released at the end of January.
What made it special?
A lot of friends and family showed up. Everyone was super supportive. As a matter of fact, a lot of people hadn't heard us before, but they came because there was a lot of buzz around town that we were playing and that the show was going on. So we were kind of surprised to see a lot of people there that we didn't know, who didn't know us, but by the middle of the set, everyone was sort of dancing and getting into it.
Because, putting together an album is so much work that goes into it. I guess most people don't realize how much stuff goes into making a record. We started, was it a year ago that we went into the studio for the first?
Yeah, it was a year ago, yesterday, that we were laying down the first tracks.
We started laying down the first tracks and everything, so it's really like a baby, So when it's out there and you can officially release it and it's like a thing, that it's, is a thing. So it's cool. It was really, we were really, really happy with it.
So ultimately you were satisfied, I guess?
Yeah, we were super happy about it. It was a good representation of how we sound live, so you can't ask for more when you're recording a rock record.
I think if we weren't playing music, we'd all be hanging out. And we try to bring that to every jam, every show.
I think that's one of the comments we get often, like when we play, it just seems like we're having fun on stage, and we are. We joke around a lot, when we're hanging out and at jams, and I think the dynamic is the same on the stage, and I think that's an important thing. And, if you can offer that, it sort of draws the audience in, hopefully, anyways.
Yeah.
This wasn't in the fridge. No, they had no IP left, so it wasn't in the fridge. No, but in the fridge, they only had
Your statement has nothing to do with.
No, but it was black label or whatever other shit they had. So
Because we're pretty much always hanging out together. We jam or we play or we grab some beers, or we all live pretty much all live in the same neighborhood, and so I think you can feel it through the music that we just we're friends and we get along, so.
sky is red. Found a place I can lay my head, waiting on the night to bring it down. I don't know how much time has passed. Do it quick, make it fast. Met you on the dark side of town. Wherever you need, oh my dear, wherever you are, it's all me. Believe in me, I'm believing you, and all of the things that you wanna do. Yeah. Can't you hear me? Can't you see me? Yeah. Can't you feel me, babe? Won't you love me? Yeah. Another day's just begun, putting troubles on the run. Think I finally found some peace of mind. Moving on to the light, looking good, doing it right. Miles away, the past is far behind. Whatever you need, oh my dear, whatever you are, it's all here. Believe in me, I believe in you, and all of the things that you wanna do. Can't you hear me? Can't you see me? Yeah. Can't you feel me, babe? Yeah. Can you feel me now? Isn't it the same? Would you reach for me if I called your name? Can you feel me now? Isn't it the same? Would you reach for me if I called your name? Can you feel me now? Isn't it the same? Would you reach for me if I called your name? Can you feel me now? Isn't it the same? Would you reach for me?
Perfect. There you go.
Are you guys working on anything in particular right now?
Yes, so we're actually we're working on a new record, a full length. We have half of it done so far. We're just in the writing process, so we're pulling all our ideas together and we're trying to create as much as possible.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is this record going to be any different from the EP?
Well, it'll be a full-length album, and yeah, the sound has sort of evolved. There's a lot more heavy blues on this record,
Cool.
as well as a lot of songs that are really kind of up-tempo, make you move. Oh man, it's not my game.
The never-ending
It's
game.
not my game today. All right.
You haven't even been together a year yet, and already an EP, music videos, and shows, and now potentially a tour. Does it feel like things are moving really fast?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's all very calculated, and I think that we get inspired by some of the momentum that we've been getting. So it just encourages us to push further and further to get more coverage of the music and play more shows.
You know, like we just, you know, released recently and things are moving, but from the perspective of someone playing, you know, we've all on our own played for so long with different projects and that sort of thing. So in some ways, you know, with this project, it's really taking off quickly, but at the same time, you know, I've been playing a long time. Everyone has been playing a long time, so it doesn't seem like it's overly quickly.
What are some of the challenges that you have encountered?
Just, for example, getting everyone together, finding time. We all have our own lives, so just, you know, practicing is one thing. Just organizing jams, shows, like doing like a small interview here or there, like it's always something, you know. Everyone has a routine, and it's hard to line everything up.
I think most bands go through this, which is just like the motivation to keep the momentum going, you know, like when things say like don't turn out the way you expect. But you always have the problem with bands where you kind of fall into some, you know, like where nothing's happening and people are not motivated to be playing together and all that. But for now, like so far, it's been all going so well. Like for this first year, like you said, like Eric was saying, like we had been playing together before and individually forever. But it's been going so well for us that things are just going well right now.
And what's the big dream here? Where do you see yourself down the line?
Down the line, doing the same thing, writing music and performing, just probably in better venues and that kind of thing.
There's some big stuff coming up, which we're very excited for. We're playing in Toronto for Canadian Music Week coming up, which is going to be a great showcase for the music. And I'm really pumped. We're going to be doing a tour across Quebec and Ontario and hopefully a little bit more out east this summer, later in the summer.
Cool. We've definitely encountered plenty of roadblocks along the way, but it seems that our luck might be changing slowly. Don't quote me on that, but so far, so good. It's been going pretty smooth lately.
Today in an exotic blend of rap, hip-hop, and Bollywood elements that today's artist has dubbed urban desi fusion. After years of producing, collaborating with, and working with various artists, he's finally released his first solo project, an EP titled Climax. You're watching The Vocalist Magazine presents Mr. Bali.
For the whole fam, trying to reach the...
When I first started getting influence with music was through my mom and my dad. Every weekend they would be throwing a few parties and, you know, they'd invite their friends and they would sing live for their friends, just as for fun, I mean, not professionally. And they sang every weekend or every second weekend, and it influenced me to like music and enjoy it because, you know, watching my parents do it, it made me interested in engaging with music.
Like a nice night, looks like a nice day. Life of an artist, scramble just to get paid. I'm working real hard, trying to get the best grade. I need haters, but now they look like dead weight.
At first, musically, I didn't get attracted to Indian music. I just was rapping, you know, because of my friends and, you know, at the park.